Hello everybody, this is Stephen Whitfield, drilling contractor here on the floor of the 2022 Offshore Technology Conference. With me right now is Tom Robertson, mechanical engineer at Oil States, and we're going to be talking about this thing behind us right here, the MPD and riser gas handling system that received the 2022 OTC Spotlight on New Technology Award this year. Tom, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, Tom, first, congratulations on this technology receiving the OTC Spotlight New Technology Award. And the first question, could you just describe what this is?
Yeah, so this is our managed pressure drilling joint. It is a 40-foot below tension ring joint. We designed this from looking at other MPD joints in the market. We really wanted to target those key benefits and key qualities that customers were looking for. So I'll run through the joint now kind of from top to bottom. So here you can see we have our Packer Systems in RCD, which is a rotating control device. This allows us to drill through smaller fracture formations, just making drilling safer for the client. We're actually able to retrieve these Packers in RCD back to surface, which means this joint is actually serviceable over the well centre, which is a kind of major key selling factor for us. These are able to run back to surface whilst keeping the joint in the drill string, which kind of reduces downtime massively. We also have a massive reduction in gas entrapment volume, all the way down to 1.8 barrels. This is achievable through our flow spill design and our pull-in bridle design. Other than that, kind of tried to really remove complexities and remove men from the moon pool, so from the red zone. We did this by utilising the Oil States pull-in bridle design. This design was carried over from traditional telescopic joints, so it was a kind of really easy modification to make to use in this application. So yeah, other than that, that's kind of what we've created here.
One of the things that Oil States has described with this system is how it enables a smaller footprint on the rig. Could you talk about what enables you to do that and what kind of benefit that provides?
Yeah, sure. So if you compare our joint to a standard Generation 1 joint, MPD joint in the market, we're around half the size, not only in weight but in length. So with being at 40 foot, it takes up much less space on the rig floor, kind of much lighter as well, so you can run it just with the standard running connection offshore. It doesn't need any sort of special hoist or lifting tool. We also have partnered up with a company for the electrical side of the joint, and that actually has allowed us to integrate our HPU and reeler system on board, so we don't have to have multiple systems above deck. It's all in the one system. So yeah, that all combined has allowed us to reduce the footprint by so much.
Now, there's been some testing done on this, obviously. Could you tell us a little bit about what testing was done on it and what kind of results you saw from that?
Yeah, sure. So at Heartlands, in our Whitburn facility in Scotland, we have a full UCAS accredited test laboratory. This allowed us to do all on-site testing. It didn't have to go anywhere else, so that's kind of one of our major features at Heartlands in Scotland. So the joint was put through its paces. It was put through a full FET and SIT test over 2 weeks. It was dual certified to ABS and DNV standards. During testing, this involved the latches that you can see here on the model, extending and retracting these hundreds of times just to give us some confidence how many times a client could run this offshore. We also have tested the Packers to failure just to find out just how much we can push this. After those tests were concluded, yeah, it was this hydrostatic testing just to make sure that the joint we had designed was good to go to market. So yeah, it's been through its paces at our facility for sure.
Well, Tom, thanks again for taking the time to speak with us on this technology. I'm sure that it's going to be generating a lot of interest, and we appreciate you taking the time with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
And thank you for visiting Drilling Contractor.